Strategy Management Series, Video number 120, Strategy Formulation, Step 7, Strategy Evaluation. Playing to win, manage what matters. Welcome back to the Ready MBA series on strategy management. In our previous sessions, we delved into strategy evaluation, the crucial seventh step of the strategy formulation process. This stage entails scrutinizing potential strategies for their impact, benefits, costs, and resource requirements. We introduced the Strategy Choice Cascade Framework, based on the book Playing to Win, to help the planning team create effective strategies. In steps 1 to 4, the planning team articulated strategic goals, understood client needs, and analyzed industry attractiveness to define their target markets and offerings. They have also chosen their competitive strategy, customer positioning, and competitive advantage. Last, but not least, they defined resources and capabilities necessary to win in the marketplace, and analyzed the financial impact of the strategy being proposed, as well as anticipated potential competitive responses to it. In this video, we will focus on the fifth and last step, where the planning team must define which management systems must be in place to support the strategy. This step involves designing the systems, structures, and measures that will support the chosen strategy and enable the organization to execute it effectively. Management systems play a critical role in translating strategic choices into effective action and achieving sustainable success. Even the most brilliant strategy can falter without the appropriate systems to support its implementation. These systems are not merely administrative but are integral to shaping behavior, fostering capabilities, and driving performance. Key aspects of this include the design of effective strategy review processes, the cultivation of a culture of inquiry and dialogue, and the establishment of clear communication systems to cascade strategic intent throughout the organization. Furthermore, it is necessary to develop robust systems to support core capabilities, ensuring that these crucial activities are nurtured and strengthened. Central to this is the role of well-defined metrics and goals, which are of immense importance for effective strategy execution. Such metrics and goals provide clarity and direction, ensuring that everyone in the organization is working towards the same strategic objectives. They also create a sense of ownership and accountability, motivating individuals and teams to perform at their best. Moreover, these metrics enable the tracking of progress toward strategic goals, allowing for timely evaluation of the strategy's effectiveness, and providing feedback for continuous improvement and adaptation. In essence, managing what matters is not about micromanagement but about creating an organizational ecosystem where strategy can thrive. Without these supporting elements, even the most well-conceived strategy remains abstract and may not translate into concrete actions and results. Here is a step-by-step approach on how to define the strategy management support systems. 1. Identify necessary support systems. Determine the systems, structures, and measures needed to foster, support, and measure the strategy. Recognize that these systems must be purposefully designed and not just adopted from elsewhere. 2. Design communication systems. Establish processes to effectively communicate the strategy throughout the organization. Ensure that all employees understand the strategic choices and their implications. Determine the most important elements of the strategy that need to be communicated. These messages should be concise, memorable, and easily understood. Frame them in a way that resonates with employees at all levels. Avoid jargon or overly complex terminology. 3. Implement training and development systems. Create programs to train employees to deliver on the strategy and effectively utilize the required capabilities. 4. Establish resource allocation systems. Develop processes for allocating financial, human, and other resources to support the strategy and build capabilities. This may involve training programs, technology upgrades, or process improvements. 5. Define performance measurement systems. Create metrics and measures to track progress toward strategic goals and assess the effectiveness of the strategy. Ensure that these measures are aligned with the desired outcomes of the strategy. Ensure that the metrics are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. SMART. 6. Establish a reporting process. Develop a system for regularly collecting and reporting on performance data. This allows for timely monitoring of progress and identification of any deviations from the plan. Analyze performance data to identify areas where the strategy is working well and areas where it needs adjustment. Use this feedback to refine the strategy and improve its execution. 7. Design effective strategy review processes. Shift from presentation to dialogue. Instead of formal presentations where business units sell their strategy to senior management, create interactive discussions. Identify the most critical strategic questions that need to be addressed. Prioritize these issues to avoid getting bogged down in operational details. Distribute relevant materials and information in advance of the meeting. This allows participants to come prepared and engage in meaningful conversations. Keep the meeting focused by including only essential personnel. This fosters a more intimate and productive environment for strategic thinking. Encourage open questioning, debate, and collaborative problem-solving. 8. Ensure integration and reinforcement. Verify that the various management systems are integrated and mutually reinforcing. Check that they support the overall strategic choices and capabilities. In conclusion, the effective design and implementation of management systems are not merely a supporting function but a fundamental driver of strategic success. By prioritizing these systems, organizations can create an environment where strategic choices are clearly communicated, resources are effectively allocated, capabilities are fully leveraged, and performance is rigorously measured, ultimately transforming strategic intent into tangible and sustainable results. All of these items will be explored in more detail when discussing strategy implementation and strategy control processes. And this concludes our discussion about the Strategy Choice Cascade Framework as presented in the book Playing to Win. Please be sure to check our next episodes where we will start the discussion on frameworks for strategy evaluation. Until then, keep strategizing. See you soon.